A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Gwyneth Paltrow recalls the physical grieving process after Dad's death. Experiencing grief in physical ways can be hard to deal with, as Gwyneth Paltrow learned after her father passed away from throat cancer in 2002.
She also recalled the process of grieving from Jill Scott, who lost her fiance's father to an unexpected heart attack. Read on to learn how to cope with grief physically and manage your mental health.
Gwyneth Paltrow's father died of throat cancer in 2002. Actress Gwyneth Paltrow's late father died of throat cancer on October 3, 2002.
He had recently been celebrating his daughter's 30th birthday in Rome, Italy. But suddenly, he passed away of pneumonia and complications associated with a recurrence of throat cancer.
Despite his ill health, Paltrow was remembered for her work in television and films, and as a devoted father and husband. Steven Spielberg dedicated his film Catch Me If You Can to him.
After his death, Gwyneth Paltrow was left to deal with the loss of her father. She credits the rock band Coldplay for helping her get through the time after her father's death.
Paltrow was close to her father, and has often paid tribute to him through the years. Her cookbook Gwyneth's Father was dedicated to him.
After Bruce Paltrow died, Gwyneth Paltrow's relationship with the Oral Cancer Foundation grew. She filmed a piece promoting early detection of oral cancer.
It played on national television and garnered 30 million views on its first airing. In 2006, the actress and the foundation partnered together to raise funds to help people with the disease.
After Bruce Paltrow's death, Gwyneth Paltrow began working at Columbia Pictures. She subsequently became a producer.
She worked on films like Shirts, Skins, about 6 businessmen who turn their weekly basketball game into a treasure hunt. She also became an active member of the theater community by directing several plays on and off Broadway.
She was later married to actor Gwyneth Paltrow. Losing a loved one can affect your physical health.
It's natural to feel emotional after the loss of a parent, but sometimes the physical toll is equally as difficult to bear. Gwyneth Paltrow recalled her father's death on Holly Willoughby's By the Light of the Moon program. "I thought I was going to die.
I had no idea what was happening, but I felt like I was bursting open." The actress said that she tried to call 911, but she couldn't.
Gwyneth Paltrow, a successful businesswoman and Oscar-winning actress, recalled how hard it was to live without her father. She took the comment from her father, Bruce, who died of pneumonia and oral cancer in 2002.
Her father's death also inspired Coldplay's song Fix You, a tribute to her father. Her father's death was not her fault, and she's speaking out to honor him.
"I can't remember the last time I felt so helpless and vulnerable. I wanted to protect my children, but I didn't want them to be sad, too."
Gwyneth Paltrow also recalled that her dad, Bruce, had cancer for years. Despite being young, she was still in mourning and had to go to work every day to help her family.
She'd wake up early every day to take care of her children, experiencing grief physically.
Gwyneth Paltrow has opened up about her physical grieving process after her father's death. The actress shared how she felt during the funeral, saying that she thought she was going to die.
Paltrow, who opened up about her father's death on the show By the Light of the Moon, recalled that the grief she felt ripped her open. She tried calling emergency services, but they didn't answer.
She also opened up about her own grief process when she lost her father 20 years ago. Her father, filmmaker Bruce Paltrow, passed away from throat cancer when she was just 30 years old.
Bruce died after a long battle with cancer. "I was completely devastated.
My dad was my everything," Gwyneth told Holly Willoughby on the podcast. She told Holly Willoughby that the physical grieving process lasted for several months.
During the funeral, the actress also shared about the music that helped her during her time of grief. Her dad's favorite song was Fix You, by Coldplay.
"It was such an important song to me," she said. The musician continued to be her guiding force in the aftermath of his death.
She reflected on his memory during her funeral. And now, she has a wood-burning pizza oven.
Jill Scott's grief after her fiance's father died unexpectedly. When Jill Scott's fiance's father suddenly died, she was devastated by the lack of support and the high emotions that the entire family experienced.
Jill, who is a death doula, was not alone. Thousands of other women are suffering the same loss, and she is one of the few who has successfully overcome her own grief.
Here are some helpful tips to help you cope with grief after a loved one dies. Gwyneth Paltrow's children pay tribute to their parents.
On International Women's Day, Gwyneth Paltrow wrote a touching tribute to her daughter Apple. The star wished all women a happy International Women's Day.
Gwyneth Paltrow and ex-husband Chris Martin share a daughter, 17-year-old Apple, and a son, Moses, 15. The actress previously shared tributes to her children on National Sons Day.
Earlier this year, Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin shared touching photos of their son, Moses, with their friends and family on Instagram. The actor's father, Bruce, died unexpectedly in 2002 of pneumonia and a recurrence of throat cancer.
After her father's death, Paltrow met Coldplay star Chris Martin. The two had dated before Bruce died.
The two are co-parenting their children. Gwyneth is a stepmother to Brad Falchuk's children, and Chris and Apple are co-parenting.
The pair divorced in 2012, and their relationship has been on and off for several years. However, Gwyneth recently married Brad Falchuk.
She recently partnered with actor Dakota Johnson. Both parents rarely share photos of their children, but Gwyneth shares sweet birthday messages with her children.
The two married in 2003 and welcomed their first child, Apple Martin, on 14 May 2004. At the time, naming a child after a fruit was considered weird.
But the actress said that her husband wanted to name her after his favorite fruit. She added that the name sounds sweet and has biblical meaning.